First of all, before we start to talk about anything else, what was your dress sense like when you were growing up, mate?
Who was that in the middle there?
It looked a bit like a gay Teletubby, right?
That was the gay Teletubby show I was on.
What was that? Where was that from?
That was, it was through the school that I went to. I was 15, and they asked all the pupils over England to write a song for Christmas. And I sent mine in, and we got a call to be on this show. And it's like a 1 o'clock in the afternoon show.
Okay.
Yeah, and they dressed me.
So you were actually on TV. They dressed you. Not your fault. No. So you were actually on TV, Gary, you know, like quite early on in life.
Well, that was the first time I've been on TV.
Okay,
yeah.
But did any of you guys know each other before you were put together in the band?
No.
None of you ever met?
I used to. We used to go to a breakdancing club called the Apollo every Sunday, and I used to see Jason breakdancing there. But he was in the better crew.
Oh, he's better.
And I was in the crap crew.
Oh, okay.
And I was in the even crapper crew.
Even crapper crew. All right. Yeah. Okay. So were you guys sort of put together? How many people, you know, sort of responded to that ad in the paper? Was it
5?
5?
Yeah.
Six?
Yeah.
All right. Who dropped out?
Well, we don't know. The documentary piece you just showed, they tried to find this guy for that, but they had like 50 people claiming to be him. So we don't really know who he was.
I'm Spartacus.
Who?
I'm Spartacus. Seen the film Spartacus?
My God. What have you been doing the past 10 years? Is he still drunk?
He doesn't drink. He's the only one that doesn't drink.
He's the only one that doesn't drink. So how were you sort of put together? I mean, you had an immediate sort of connection with Robbie, right? You know, you guys...
Yeah, because we were the youngest, so I think that was something to do with it. Whenever, in the old days, we used to pair up in rooms, so me and Rob were always put in a room together.
But you actually met Robbie just on the first day. You actually went into the audition.
Yeah, we met outside just before we went in, because both of us turned up with our mums on different corners of the street and told our mums to stay away.
Oh, yeah.
And then we walked together and we were both like, see you, mum. And we noticed, turned and faced each other, and we both walked down. So yeah, we met on the first day.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it was funny. But then also I always remember that when we used to drive around, we used to have this van, like a 6-seater van, because me and Rob couldn't drive. These guys used to make us do all the crap jobs, all the shit jobs. Like, fill up the car with petrol, go into the service station, buy all the sweets and sandwiches. We were basically their runners, me and Rob.
And they were the drivers.
Yeah.
Okay, so but when... because I remember the first album wasn't a huge success, was it?
Not internationally, it wasn't. In the UK, I think we did all right, and good enough for them to want to do another record with us.
But what was the idea behind, you know, you guys looking, you know, quite gay and sort of, you know, appealing more to the gay audience? But it's true. I mean, you went to all the gay clubs at first, right? Yeah. That's how you guys started out. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, that was before the first record, though, that was.
Oh, okay,
we were trying to get noticed, and we certainly got noticed.
We became popular, really, as a band the day we put our clothes on. Yeah. We spent a year and a half with all our clothes off, and nobody was interested, and the day we put them on, it was like, these are okay.
What was it like, you know, just, you know, being straight and, you know, having to go to these gay clubs and walk through the audience? I mean, you must have been pinched a couple of times, right?
I think it was great. I think...
Oh! After 10 years, the truth finally comes out.
To be honest with you, those cod pieces we used to have, I've still got mine, and I wear it every now and then in the mirror, you know, have a little look. But no, I think when you look back at them days, the fashion, you know, whether you call it a fashion mistake or whatever, it was, I don't know, it's part of us growing up and learning by our mistakes. And, you know, we did the gay clubs, the under 18s, the over 18s. We did as much as we could do, and we loved it. Yeah. Gay or straight, we've got a great gay following.
Never felt uncomfortable? Who was the most uncomfortable, you know, with the clothing and with the dress?
It was my codpiece. It used to push my testicles into my stomach.
Really? Made you sound like the Bee Gees, right? But Gary, you weren't too comfortable with all the clothing and stuff, right?
I loved it.
Once again, after 10 years.
I too, like Howard, try and get into my old stuff, but the problem is I can't get into my old stuff.
Yeah.
It's too small now.
But let me talk about the first album.
Yes.
I mean, because I went back to it. Listened to it. And the first album, classic.
Oh, don't listen to it.
No. No, but was, I mean, compared to the second album, all of a sudden, you know, the songs started to get better. I mean, the improvement is immense, you know, going back to it. Because there's still some great songs on that album, because that second album was Everything Changes.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, that's when it exploded, right? Sort of worldwide, almost.
Yeah, I feel like we've sort of developed in the public eye. We have. Even now, I think that's part of almost our attraction, is our imperfections. We're not all the best singers in the world, you know, we're not the best dancers in the world, but we just try really hard at what we do and believe in what we do, and we're very ambitious with what we do. And that can translate into success. It proves it can. And I think if you have a dream and you've got a goal, you know, we work for it as a team always, and we enjoy ourselves, but we work hard as well.
Well, and successful you guys became. Take a look. De 5 jongens worden in een bootcamp geplaatst. Ze beginnen aan een drillcursus zingen en danspasjes leren. Na vele optredens in gayclubs, roadshows en scholen begint de ster van Take That langzaam te reizen.
They've been tipped as Britain's answer to New Kids on the Block. Except these guys can dance as well as sing with their latest single, Promises. Take That!
Promises komt binnen op 39 in de Engelse hitlijst en haalt ook in Nederland de top 40. Maar hun echte succes komt pas bij hun tweede album in 1993, als Pray, Take That's eerste nummer 1 hit wordt. Mega hits als Babe, Relight My Fire en Everything Changes volgen en Take That Mania is definitief een feit. En de verafgoding is pas net begonnen.
Oh, I just got raped!
What I got woken up by this morning. Crazy, man.
Duizenden fans staan de jongens dag en nacht op te wachten en Take That spullen zijn niet meer aan te slepen. Het is big business. Klokken, stickers, sjaals, poppen. Je kunt het zo gek niet bedenken. Door heel Europa, Azië en Australië is Take That inmiddels mateloos populair. Ze verkopen miljoenen platen en scoren honderden nummer 1 hits. In 1995 bereikt de band opnieuw een hoogtepunt als vriend en vijand wordt verrast door het fantastische Back for Good.
That means it's at number 1 for a 6th time for Take That with Back for Good.
Het wordt ook een hit in Amerika en niets lijkt de groep in de weg te staan om ook daar groot door te breken. I mean, looking back, you know, from the day it exploded, I mean, that was actually your bedroom, right? With the girls outside?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. It was your girlfriend's bedroom?
My girlfriend's bedroom. No, I think it was a hotel. I don't know where we were. It might have even been here.
Okay, in Holland?
In Rotterdam.
All right.
It was in Rotterdam.
In Rotterdam.
Okay, because, I mean, there's a special bond between you, Take That, and the Netherlands, right? I mean, it's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, completely. This is one of the first places we started in when we started to come outside of the UK. And then we finished here as well, so it's always felt like a special place. When we were looking at places to go this time round, when we said we're coming back to Holland, we were all
how much of them apartments?
What?
How much of them apartments on the canal?
How much what?
How much of the apartments on the canal?
Apartments on the canal. Depends on whether you talk about the hookers inside. They're quite cheap. Those places are easy, but I mean, they're not that expensive. Well, that's all right. You want to come and live in Holland?
I think Amsterdam would be a great place to live. I really do.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful city.
The girls would love that you guys all move into one canal house. That would be so great. They would love that. They would love that idea.